Well, good morning. This is one of our first outside broadcasts from AirAbility, and we're joined here this morning by Tom Jacobs. You know, the guy who prints the wind flags and makes all that stuff on his 3D printer. Well, he's also a very handy benchrest shooter, and this morning what he's going to do is he's going to share with us what equipment he has on the bench when he's shooting in competition. Morning, Tom.
Hi, you alright? How's it going?
Yeah, grand, thank you very much. Can you tell us about what rifle you've got and what adaptations and amendments you've done to it?
So here we've got a Steyr Challenge HFT, which, as some of you might recognise it, is Matt's old rifle. So on the back of this I've made, well, I 3D printed my own block on it and added some stainless steel weights to help with a bit of the balance. We've also got aluminium block on the front, try and shift weight a bit forwards, also add a bit more weight. Obviously lost a grip here and we've gone to a normal pinch post trigger now. Yeah, and then on to the action, I suppose. We've got a loafer barrel, replaced the original Steyr one. This is the longer Steyr cylinder with a extra Alteros reg fitted in it. And then just some other bits and bobs like the Tecro trigger button and also the Rowan Engineering side lever. And then for a scope, you've got the Loophole 36 benchrest scope. Scope's 29 years old, the lightest benchrest scope you can get. So really helps with the weight class.
That benchrest scope, it's the same age as you are then, isn't it?
Yeah, actually it is.
Right, yeah. So, and you've also got the Rowan Engineering air stripper on the end, haven't you?
So this was only fitted 2 weeks ago. Just helps deaden the shot cycle a little bit. I wouldn't say it adds a whole lot of accuracy, it's more just for helping things stay a bit calm on a shot cycle. Right,
so really this is not a standard Steyr challenge, is it?
No, this is, had a bit done to it.
Yeah. So, could you tell us a little bit about your rest then? What type of rest have we got here?
So this is made by a company called Seb, and this is one of their original ones. They stopped making this actual rest about 12 years ago. Still amazing, works brilliant. Absolutely, it weighs a lot.
And what sort of bag are you using at the back?
So this Lenzi benchrest one, I picked this one because it's the heaviest one you can get, and also the one with the biggest side ears as well, just for a bit more support. Because this thing is, you're not allowed to clamp in benchrest, but this is rock solid. There's no movement in this, but it's still legal to. Yeah. Back and forth and up.
So if I look underneath the bag there, you've got a little wedge. What's all that about?
So for me, because I have my rifle flat here, the Lenzi bags come with a taper down to the back because they are more suited for rimfire rifles. Right. But I use this to counteract the tapered angle on this to try and match with the flat angle on here.
And where would you buy one of those wedges?
Wedges, I make them. TJ Designs, check out on Facebook. Yeah, I don't post a whole lot on there, but usually too busy making stuff.
Yeah. So Tom, thank you very much. Just a few things I've observed which are really not at all standard about your gun, which people might ask more about. Mm-hmm. You've got two regulators, as you said. You've got one actually in the air tube and one in the gun itself. Yep. And that allows the one in the gun to perform at a lower pressure to enable it to be more consistent.
So we've got the one in the cylinder set to 140 bar, which then helps the original cylinder not strain so much, and that's set around 90 bar.
Right, that's fantastic. And also, people who are not that into benchrest will notice that there's no traditional butt on your gun, and that is because most benchrest shooters try to have as little influence as possible over the gun while they're holding it, and they don't actually touch the back end, so there's no need for it. That's about right, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, spot on. Yep.
And I've noticed that in your customised butt end, which obviously you 3D printed as well, didn't you? Yep. You've got metal weights so you can adjust the balance and make sure that the rifle is within the legal limit for LV class. Yep. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So what you'll find, if you have the back end too light, when you through a shot cycle, you'll almost see the sight picture move almost from bouncing. If you can add a bit more weight here for stability, all the better for it. It's only going to help.
Right. Well, thanks for your time, Tom. You've clearly made my old gun into an utter legend, and best of luck today.
Perfect. Thank you very much.